Yo, what's good, YouTube? So, making a video, and this video is, guys, look at the background. I'm in a villa inside DR, and it's absolutely gorgeous right here. You guys need to get a spot over here. But the point of the video is delegation, or it's not necessarily a point of the video. It's just things that I've been noticing. And the first thing, I'm just gonna go on a rant. You guys just listen to me if you want to. If you don't want to, click off. I'm not gonna say you're not gonna be a millionaire. I'm not even a millionaire yet. I'm not gonna say you're not gonna be successful or anything like that. I don't even consider myself successful yet. So that being said, watch this if you want to watch it. If you don't want to watch it, go ahead, click off, and do what you want. This is America, y'all. I tell people that. This is America. You could do what you want. That's what I tell every single girl I speak to. It's like, yo, this is America. Who am I to stop you from wearing what you want to wear, doing what you want to do? Do I look like that type of guy? I'm a real chill guy. But 1 minute, and that's a long intro. So, guys, this month we're going to do around $40,000, around $20,000 in profit. Crazy, crazy, crazy. What is the problem, Ruben? Well, Ruben has nothing to work on. So I was thinking about this thing earlier, especially last night. I'm like, okay, I'm in DR. We're going to make X amount of money. I made whatever amount I made yesterday. And I was like, okay, I made that money and I didn't really work on anything. Like, what in the world? And I speak to my team member today, my head of everything. Her name is Pam. Pam, if you watch this, you are the greatest, greatest, greatest CSM. You're the greatest operator. You're just the greatest of everything, okay? Can't do anything without you. But speaking to Pam, and she's like, Ruben, don't work. There's nothing to work on. Enjoy your time with your family. Just chill, just chill, just chill. And I'm like, no, Pam, I gotta work. And I was looking around and there's literally nothing to work with. And it's an interesting situation to be in, especially when you don't notice or consciously do it. Like, I was a CSM, lead manager, sales guy. I was everything, operator, everything. Boom, I couldn't do operations anymore. I hired someone, a VA, to do that. And it was Pam. Boom, after I got Pam to do that, I hired someone to do that operation because I couldn't do CSM work. That was Pam. We just upgraded Pam. Boom, from Pam, we couldn't find someone. Then we hired lead managers. We hired everything else. Pam is really the CSM because she's perfect for that role. And she's operator also. She manages everything. CSM, and she's paid the most because she manages the rest of the VAs. We have a team about we got like 7 people on the team, plus a closer, US-based closer, so that's a little bit more expensive, but his name's Joel. Awesome guy. That being said, all this thing is completely automated. From getting a client to offboarding a client, that entire process is automated. Ruben does nothing. I was speaking to Pam, and she's like, Ruben, we have 92 clients. And I was like, 92 clients? Where in the world we got 92 clients? Now, keep in mind, it is Thanksgiving time, winter time. A lot of clients are on pauses, so that's why we're not making as much money. But $40,000, $20,000 profit is still pretty good money. And I'm like, what in the world? Like, I don't know anything. She has to show me how to move around in the Google Sheets. She sent me a Loom showing me how to move around in Google Sheets. So I was thinking, you reach a point running a business where it's completely automated. And this is where everyone messes up. And this is where I almost messed up. 2 things. I almost started another company. I was like, okay, because everything is already automated, let me go ahead and start another company. Nope, don't do that. Do not start another company. Why would you start another company? Don't do that. The next thing I almost did was like try to learn trading with my free time and doing all this stuff. But then I was like, no, why do that? There's something else I need to do. And that's when a reel came, and it was like a theory of constraint. So what the theory of constraint is that anything is going to keep on moving and keep on growing until it reaches a constraint. And then once you take that constraint off, it's going to continue to grow. So I was like, okay, what is my constraint in this company right now? Why am I not at $150,000 a month? Because there's companies, I know people personally in my niche alone at $150,000. I know people in 3-4 niches at $300,000 per month. Why am I not there? Why am I at $40,000 a month? And boom, I figured out operations isn't as good as I would want it to. Even though Pam's great, even though my backend team is good, I could hire a bunch more people, get them trained and everything, but then that's going to increase cost of goods and all that stuff, employee costs. I don't want to do that. It's going to be more so of a headache. Don't want to do that. So I was thinking, okay, how can I fix that situation? Boom, I came up with the idea of making a client dashboard where they're able to pause campaign, unpause campaign, select how many leads they want per week, all that good stuff. So by making that client dashboard, I'm literally going to make CSM work a lot more manageable. I could have one CSM with 100 something live clients at one time. Boom, that would be awesome. That was one constraint. Another constraint that we have was that churn is kind of high. The client dashboard is going to go ahead and help the churn. So I know I kind of skipped the part, but the reason I went to this thing is that as a CEO, once you reach a certain point in the company, your job goes from not doing the work, because it feels weird not being on sales calls. I have a sales guy right now on a call, probably closing a deal, probably not closing a deal, whatever. But I have someone doing that. I have my team literally making me money as I'm making this video. I have no idea. I'm not speaking to them, but I'm like, okay, I'm making money, and it feels weird making money without actually working for it. But it's like, no, I can't make this agency $150,000, $200,000, $300,000 a month if I am the one doing the sales calls. I need to go ahead, hire to get the sales guy, and then find out what systems do I have to push in. How many clients do I need to close to be at that $150,000 a month? What do I have to push through? So I can't increase my ad spend to $1,000 right now because I literally, $1,000 per day right now because I literally don't have the sales infrastructure I don't have the back-end infrastructure. And because the back-end infrastructure, it's a lagging indicator of everything else. So if I put more money on the ad spend, clients are going to churn higher, etc. And that's what we were seeing. We were seeing a good amount of clients churn. Our churn rate increased this month. Last month we did around $40,000. So we're going to hit the same amount this month. Situations happen. There was a typhoon in the Philippines, and it took my team out for like 4 days. So that's 4 days of no revenue, which sucked. But that being said, the point of this video, I have bad ADHD, if you guys know. If you don't know, if you know, don't know. But the point of this video is, first thing, automate your company. Find ways to go ahead and automate them so you can make higher leverage decisions. Because me going ahead and be like, okay, my show rate is at 60%. I could have it at 80% by, instead of me being on the VSL, black guy with dreads speaking to roofers, let me get a white guy to be on it, an older guy who has a professional thing. I could pay him $500 to make me a perfect VSL. And that could increase my show rate by 10, 15%. If I can increase my show rate by 10, 15%, every dollar that I get and spend to ads, I make 10 to 15% more, literally by doing that. So if I'm spending $1,000 per day, I can make an extra $100 to $150 per day in client revenue by just increasing my show rate. Do you see how that makes sense? So I don't have to close 10 to 15 people. I don't have to be the person on the call doing that, because that's going to close me one deal. It takes me 30 minutes to close one deal, which there's no issue with that. But making higher leverage activities or decisions, that way my entire team, the back end, the lagging indicators, everything is just like, boom. By me making that decision, everything falls into place. So that's the moral of the video. If you guys did like this video, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to show you guys around the villa. I know this is not really it, but it is a beautiful place, y'all. Like, look at the water. It is cold. Have I been in the water? No, because I'm a cat. But that's cold. And then there's this, and there's like a cliff off, and it's like nice because it looks like the water, especially at nighttime, looks like the water is coming off, and it's just beautiful, 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 beautiful. And this is something that money can do. And you guys try to make money, go ahead and make smart decisions, and once you're able to do that, you can reap the benefits of all that. I'll see you guys in my next video.